Hi Libra, welcome to WillowOAK. I'm going to clear the space just a little bit here. Okay, and clear the cards. Okay. All right. Now, this reading is going to be messages to you from your soul family, and that could be all the way from somebody that you love that's passed on to generations ago that you've never met but that knows you and loves you. It could also be your guides. It could be spirit, source, anybody that's in your soul family. Okay? So let's start by getting your overall energy for this time. Okay? And please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture. Or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Okay, let's see what your overall energy is. Absolutely beautiful. You have the Empress. Wonderful energy. Time to take action and give birth to your dreams. Creative projects that will be very successful. Abundance and prosperity. This is a beautiful energy. Very strong energy. She's the Empress after all. And all these beautiful things flow to her. She doesn't have to go after them. They come to her. And she has a lot of ideas that she nurtures. She's a beautiful energy. Mother archetype. Okay, let's get a few more oracle cards. And then we'll go into the tarot. Take messages from the universe. And get a charm. You have love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. And boy, oh boy, is that true. It's a beautiful energy to get. Okay, let's get some more. And I hope you are doing well, getting ready to enjoy this beautiful summer. Oh, here we have sometimes life stings, the wasp spirit. So there is a possibility that something could happen during this time that might be hurtful. You know, it might just be as simple as a comment. But, sometimes things do hurt, even when they're tiny. And if you look at your first card that you got here, it says, love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So maybe it's referring to this. Okay, you have chop wood. What that is saying is that it's not time to make big decisions. Okay, it's time to do the small things, like sweep the floor, chop the wood, read a book, take walks in the woods, things like that. Don't make big life-changing decisions at this time. Okay? And I'm getting the feeling that it's because of this. Yeah, maybe, like I said, it could be something very, very tiny. It doesn't have to be, but it could be. But I think the reason for this is you need to get through this, whatever it may be. And it might not happen, or it might be very tiny. Oh, here we have financial constraints. And this is my new deck, so I am going to read out of the book to make for sure that I have the information correct. Restrictions concerning money. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. And this comes with an affirmation, which is, I can move through any cycle with dignity and awareness. I am open to receiving wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. And it is said that you should repeat your affirmations at least 3 times. Okay? And we will get clarifying cards for any challenging cards, okay? Or any cards that, bring up questions. But you have one of the very best energies that you could possibly have as your overall energy during this time. So I would not stress too much, because you're in your Empress energy. Passion. It's a beautiful energy. Okay. One more and then we'll get into the tarot. Okay, let's see what we have. Abundance. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, wonderful. So what this is telling you is this financial constraint is short-lived. Okay? At the bottom of the deck it says look for a sign. Okay. And something interesting to note, this is a 31 and this is a 13. So there might be synchronicities that you should pay attention to during this time. Excuse me, allergies are out and about. So the financial constraints part could also have to do with the chopped wood. Yeah. Time to do things at home, potentially. Okay, look at your card. This is absolutely beautiful. The very best card in the deck. You have the Sun. So whatever is going on here is going to be short-lived. It might be very, very minor as well. The Sun is like the Empress in that what they desire flows into them. So what you want will be flowing into you. This, I would say, is a small moment in time. Because you have beautiful cards. And even here it says abundance. So we'll take cards for those 3 to clarify a little bit. But these look beautiful. Maybe, it's possible that your soul family, we will go ahead and take these, okay? They jumped right out. It's possible that your soul family is letting you know that this could happen. Not that it is or has, okay? Maybe it's the decisions that you make, right? Okay, what we have here is the end of a cycle. The Ten of Swords. It says that you're dropping all the burdens. And now right here, could go in with life stings sometimes. When you're closing out of a cycle, getting rid of the burdens, that doesn't mean that there isn't an emotional aspect. So it's possible that, something could make you sad, etc. There could be some challenging emotions. Doesn't mean there has to be, but there could be. But take a look at what's before that and even what's after it. And your overall energy. So this is dropping the burdens, going towards your happiness. So if you are experiencing emotional involvement, it might very well be small and short-lived. Okay? And here you have justice, which means if anybody has wronged you in any way, justice is here to help make it right. But also, it's balance. And then you have temperance, which is saying that what you want is balance and harmony in your life. Right? Balance, balance. And here, absolutely beautiful is your new beginning, which, by the way, is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So, even though you have these cards like this one that says financial constraints, everything else is saying it's going to be beautiful. Even your overall energy. So don't stress over this. I think this could just, the more cards that come out, the more I'm thinking these could be just letting you know to be aware. And did you hear the candle? It just bubbled. Just made a bubbling sound. Anyway, to be aware of your situation and potentially to be a little more conservative with your money, at least for a short time. Okay? But it totally looks like abundance. 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 Your overall energy. Abundance. So, it's going to be good. And at the bottom of the deck, you have strength. So you are very strong. Not to worry. Okay? And maybe, well, here we go with another bundle. Way too many. Way too many. Okay. Okay. It's way too many cards, but I'll see if I can do them. Death and rebirth. It's saying that you are going through a change. You're changing out of one cycle and into something new. Okay? Here you have the Five of Swords. And this is talking about an argument. And I don't think you're going to be able to see these. Here you have the Queen of Swords. Very smart, very resilient. And you base everything on what you know to be true. Here is another card of balance. Right in the middle here, okay? It's an energy of where you want to share with others and others want to share with you, which creates this beautiful balance. And looky here, another card that's letting you know that abundance is coming in. It's a new beginning. It's the Ace of Pentacles. This is a lucrative new beginning. And this is saying you know where you want to go. You're just strategizing on how you're going to get there. And you might be leaving something behind. Okay, and here's a card of where you have concerns. Being a little protective, a little defensive. Maybe not sure if something is apparent or not, or if it's kind of behind the scenes. And you have the Moon. I hope you can see these cards. Yeah, you can. Okay, at least parts of them. Okay, so the Moon is saying that, there are things that you might not see. Use your intuition. It will help you on your path. It will help to light the way. It's also what you feed. If you feed the good side, it will grow. If you feed the bad side, it will grow. Whichever side you do not feed will wither and die. So feed the good side. But it is, saying that some things you might not see, kind of shares a little bit with this of maybe something that you think you don't see. Okay, so that's possible. Okay. Wow, what a bundle of cards you have. Okay, let's get some clarifying cards. And now, I've already mentioned this, but I do want to point this out again, that yes, you have a card that says sometimes life stings and financial constraints. But here you have so many cards that are beautiful and talk about a lucrative time is coming in for you. Okay? Let's get a card for sometimes life stings. Okay. This tends to, see, it's the Four of Pentacles. This tends to talk about a couple of things. One is that you're holding on tightly to your pentacles, which would be your funds, which would go in actually quite well with this card. But it's also saying that you are potentially being really stressed or really uptight and immovable almost. Okay? And what you need to do with this is relax. Everything's going to be fine. All right? Let's get a card for financial constraints. Oh, the candle just went out. I'm going to have to look back because I didn't notice it. I'm going to have to look back and see when it went out. To me, that means that it might mean something. And just, okay. What I'm thinking is telling you, do not worry about this, is what I think. But I'll have to look back, and if it's something, if it went out during a time of something important that I said, I'll put it down in the comments. Here, you have the Emperor. Okay, you've got no worries here. The Emperor is very strong, okay? Extremely strong, very powerful, and very comfortable in his power. So now you have the Emperor and the Empress, which adds a lot of power to this reading, okay? And what he does is he sets solid foundations from which his success will grow. So yet another card of you're going to be fine financially, okay? No need to worry. This chop wood card might just be that you are stressed over this, and it's telling you, relax, don't worry about it. Do small things, get your mind off of it, take walks in the woods. Do things that get your mind off of your concerns. And I think there is potential, because of all the cards you have out here, that these might be concerns that you have, not necessarily that it is in your reality, but that you're concerned that it could happen, that, financial issues could come in. But I can tell you, the Empress and the Emperor have no financial woes whatsoever. And you have this new beginning that's going to be lucrative. You have the Sun energy as well, which means what you desire will flow into you. Of course, you should take action, right, towards your goals. But it's not going to be like swimming upstream. It will flow. And here you have a card of abundance. You have some really good cards. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, from taking the Emperor, You have the Three of Cups, which says it's time to celebrate. And I also believe that this is one that talks about your support system, because it says lift each other up, which to me means support each other, right? So if you need somebody to talk to or financial help, whatever it may be, go to your support system. Okay. Now let's see. Let's get a card for the Ten of Swords. That's one where you are dropping all the burdens, having your new beginning. It's an ending, therefore a new beginning is coming in, right? Which is a lucrative new beginning and the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Whoa. Okay. You have Justice again, right next to Justice. So this is saying balance. And if anybody has wronged you, Justice is here to make it right. But it's balance. So it looks like you're letting go of a past cycle where there could have been financial constraints and the possibility of, like I said, sometimes life stings. Letting that cycle go and bringing in a beautiful, lucrative, happy, love-filled cycle. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking this card, it's telling you, take a rest. Anytime during this time that you feel overwhelmed, that things are challenging, let go take a break, do something that you enjoy to get your mind off it, because when you come back, you will be refreshed. You'll have, a little bit of a different perspective. You'll be able to be more effective. So it's in your best interest to take a rest, take a break, anytime during this, okay? Let's see. All these cards are beautiful. Okay. We can take a card for the Moon. No. We would be here till tomorrow. Okay. The clarification for the Moon card is the Nine of Pentacles. And guess what? This means you're going to be very happy and content with your abundance. Oh, and you can't see this, but I have this area sitting right in front of a window. And I just looked out the window and a butterfly just flew right by. Transformation, that's what they mean. Okay, so use your intuition to get through this darker time, to help lead you on your path and feed the good side. And it's going to bring you happiness when it comes to your abundance. So, yeah, you have a couple of challenging cards. And the rest of these are just beautiful. And at the bottom from taking that card, I hope you can see that, you have the Ace of Wands, which means it's another new beginning, one that you are very passionate about, something that you really want to do. Okay? So, the way I see this is, also, just to mention, this card is passion. And the opposite end there is passion. So you're starting something that you're very passionate about. Oh, I guess we could take a card for an argument. See what that has to say. And this is usually talking about an argument with another, right? You see somebody in the background here. And they say the very best thing to do is try to work it out. And if you can't work it out, try to agree to disagree. And if that doesn't work, then you walk away. Okay, and your clarification for that is another beautiful card. This is, in this deck, I call it my little fireball. This is a learning energy. It's a Page of Wands, but they have this idea that they want to put into action. They want to have this start. They want to go forward, and it is very hard for them to hold themselves back. They are so passionate, they want to do it right now. And that is clarifying this. So it could be possible. Either way, only you will know that there is an argument with somebody else. You know, sometimes life stings, right? Or it could be within yourself, because this energy wants to go do whatever this is right now. They don't want to wait. And maybe you're trying to temper that. So it's either an argument with another person or people, or within yourself. And I think it's about you wanting to start this thing, whatever it is. And now look at what you have at the bottom of the deck. You have the sun. So you have it twice. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so getting back to this here. Love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth, which is very true. I love this card. A sense of security. That could be financial constraints. So this could be saying, bring love into your life. Okay? Just little thought there. Sometimes life stings. Financial constraints. Don't make major decisions at this time. But yet, you have the Empress as your overall energy, the mother archetype, where beautiful things flow into her. And she is fertile with ideas that she nurtures. Okay? So it looks like there is a time when you're concerned about finances. And your soul family is trying to tell you, you do not need to worry about that. Here shows where you're very stressed about it to the point of, almost being unshakable, very tense. And you need to let that go. Okay? It's possible you're going through, a financial issue at this time, but look at these cards. Okay? You have the sun twice. These beautiful things that you want will flow to you. Of course, like I said, you should take action, but they're going to flow in. Miracles are normal. You have the Empress and the Emperor, which makes us a powerful reading, and neither one of those have any financial stresses whatsoever. So what I think this is saying here is you are dropping this challenging energy of where you're worried about finances. You're dropping it, okay? You're bringing in the balance. And I think that's emotional, mental, it's your head, your heart, it's everything. And you're having this fortunate new beginning and this lucrative new beginning. And it's gone now because I picked the deck back up. But you also have the Ace of Wands, which is something that you're passionate about. So you're going to have a beginning. It's something that you're passionate about. It's going to be very lucrative and very fortunate for you. And you have several cards of balance. So you're bringing balance into your life. Passion. Abundance. And here's the one where you know where you want to go. And you're just figuring out how you get there, and you're going to be leaving something behind, which is this challenging energy, okay? And you are going to base your decisions on your truth. So you are getting out of these energies, of these challenges. And only you're going to know if there is a real financial challenge in your life, or if it is a concern that there could be. But either way, wow, what a beautiful finish, or what a beautiful reading, I think. Definitely. Okay. Get some cards from the universe. And like I said, I will, when I edit this, I will go back through and see if that was anything noteworthy. I do believe it is, because the candle burned out, and it was a new candle. And if you look at either end here, these candles have been burning for a while, so there's no reason for this new candle to go out. So I'm sure it's got a message behind it, or with it. Strength. You are very strong. Okay. That means you're going to get through whatever it is just fine. Aha. Okay. I love synchronicity. I do. Love it. Okay. Here's the Wheel of Fortune again. So you have the Wheel of Fortune coming for you. ×2, which is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. Yeah, really, the feeling I'm getting from this whole reading is don't worry, okay? And if you are worried, take a rest, do something you enjoy, get your mind off of it. Because whether you are experiencing a financial challenge or you're concerned about it, this is going to pass. And I don't think it's going to take very long for it to pass. Because look at everything here. And everything keeps talking about, this wonderful new beginning. Whoop, the card just flew. Let me get that. I thought it was a card. It's 4 cards. Okay. Where to put them? Okay. You also have a new beginning of happiness, love, and joy. Beautiful. So it's talking about you being very happy. And here, this came out earlier. Your support system. The 3 of Cups saying get together with the people you love and care about. Lift each other up and celebrate. Support system. Here, Page of Swords, which talks about you learning how to think clearly and communicate with authenticity. So, to me, the big part here is thinking, right? It could be thinking that's bringing this challenging energy to you. And here, you're letting that go. And you got this card again, which says, take a break. Oh my gosh, and look at this. Amazing. Where to put it? You have the Emperor again. So this is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. You're very powerful. You're very strong. And you are comfortable in this strength if you allow yourself to get out of that energy and into your Emperor energy. Okay? You're not going to have financial woes. You're going to build on a solid foundation. So, okay. It's beautiful. And I think I keep looking at this card, and to me this makes a big difference. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Yeah. And so I think your soul family is bringing these points up to you, that feel like life is stinging. And it's, you feel like these financial constraints. But what you have here is beautiful. You do not need to worry. You're going to have a lucrative new beginning, one that you're passionate about, that's going to bring in love. And you have the Sun ×2, the Emperor ×2, the Empress. Beautiful energy. There's no need for you to worry. And I think your soul family, that just went out there. your soul family is bringing you a beautiful message of don't worry, everything's going to be fine. Matter of fact, better than fine. Okay? Let's get a chart. Okay. I forgot what kind of boats these are called. Maybe they're clipper ships or something. I don't know. But you can see it's on choppy water. And I think that's what this is. But it's going forward. And whenever I get any mode of transportation, it means forward movement. Yeah, you're getting out of the challenging energy, closing out the cycle, letting go of your burdens, and having this absolutely beautiful, lucrative, love-filled, passionate beginning. And you're very strong and powerful, okay? And now we're going to take a couple of letters, not a couple, a few. And if you make a name out of them, or you see somebody's initials, maybe, your state, something that you recognize, and there might be something special here for you that, they're trying to get your attention. This is meant for anybody who is watching this, but it might be that they are really trying to get your attention, okay? Like, I'm a Scorpio, and when I did Scorpio, I didn't mention it in the reading, but my grandmother's initials were there, FH. It was pretty amazing to me. Anyway, so yeah, if you can make a word out of this, or initials, something that means something to you, then I think this is your ancestor or your loved one, somebody in your soul family, trying to get your attention. Okay? Thank you so much. And if you find this reading valuable, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. It will help the channel to grow, and I would greatly appreciate it. And it means a lot to me personally as well. Thank you so much. Much love. Bye.